So I'm actually freaking out at the moment. I've just left the southern terminus and I am hiking on the PCT. It's kind of blowing my mind. Every step I'm taking, I'm like, I am actually walking on the Pacific Crest Trail after, what is it, like over a year of planning and thinking and waiting, and definitely a lot of waiting. So yeah, we just did big group photos up at the monument. I'm sure those will pop up on Facebook or sometime soon. Yeah, it's more surreal than I could have ever imagined. It's been just beautiful out here, but just being here is mind-blowing. Don't even have the words to describe it, so I'm sure they'll come to me later, but for now, I'll leave it there. Just heading down into Hauser Creek at the moment, and over the other side, you can just see in the distance over here, just going up and up, the climb out of that canyon up to Lake Morena, which was originally on the plan this afternoon, but might not be given its baking in the sun, and it's harder work than I thought it would be. Good morning. It's day 2 here on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's about right on 6 AM and I've just, I probably don't want to say finished, but done the majority of the climb out of Hauser Creek or Hauser Canyon or whatever it's called. We decided to pull up and camp there last night because, oh hell, this is a bit harder of a day. Oops, dropped you. A bit harder of a day than we expected. So far it's been good though. It was full moon last night, so I didn't sleep too well because it was like someone was shining a torch on my tent all night. But yeah, no, it's been good. It's been fun. Met lots of people. We had about 10 of us camping in the same area last night, so it was pretty social until it got dark. And really glad I pulled up that little bit early, so I'm not really sore at all this morning, which is good, because I think if we had done this climb, from where we were to where we were planning was going to be another 5 miles or 8 kilometers with a pretty big climb in it. So I'm glad we didn't do that. I feel good this morning. Definitely need some new shoes though. Even though these shoes are relatively new, and the same ones I've always worn, they've always been comfortable. Something about hiking in them as opposed to trail running in them. Maybe it's to do with the pack and the pack weight, but looks like I'm already losing my big toe now, so definitely need to buy some bigger ones and get a bit more room in there. Sun's just starting to light in the sky now, which is good. I'm hoping to be on the downhill stretch to Lake Morena in time to get to the little grill shop thing they have there to get some food for breakfast. I was quite lucky yesterday. I didn't have as much water as I would have liked when I got to the bottom of the canyon. It would have been a pretty rough sort of late afternoon and night and morning trying to ration the water to get through dinner and get through the night and get up the hill. I would have been already out by now, but luckily, actually I think in one of the other videos you saw Lindsay from Reno, who is now known as Diggy. She had a lot of water left over when she got to the bottom of the canyon, and she was heading straight up the other side, so I helped lighten her load by taking the water off her, and it helped me out because it meant I could camp quite comfortably and know that I had just enough water to do this climb. So that worked out really well. As they say, the trail will provide. And that's about it. Yeah, started day 2. Probably maybe a bit of a shorter day today, take it a little bit easier. Definitely trying to not do too much to begin. What else? A bit rough. I think I'm sick. I think I've actually been sick for almost a week now. Some weird bug that hasn't quite taken hold, which is good. Like, it hasn't put me on my ass, but certainly I think it's sucking some of the energy out of me. I'm finding this trail harder than I think I should be, but then again, you know, I didn't have the best preparation in the world. But I'll leave it there for now. It's the start of day 2 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Alright. In case you've ever wondered what it's like to walk through the desert, this is what it's like. I've got my mate Mike here. Where is he? Say hi, Mike. Woo! We are just hiking through the desert. It's not even that hot today, but hell, it feels a lot hotter out here. Anyway, carrying on. So about half an hour ago we came from that bridge under there, and before that up over that hill. So we've been making some pretty good progress today. Alright, morning. Trying out my little stick pole thing here. First time I've used it. It's morning of day 3. It's about just after 7, I think, in the morning, maybe just after 6. Lost track. I think we started hiking at 4:15 this morning. We all woke up, about 7 of us. Pretty big climb today. We're heading to Mount Laguna. I think we're looking at 15 miles. And we're trying to get it done before midday, because there's a shop there with burgers and pizza and stuff like that, and we kind of want to get there before they're closed. I wanted to talk about yesterday. Yesterday was awesome. Yesterday was only the second day on the trail, but it's by far the best day that I've had so far. Started off again early morning. I was probably hiking by 5 AM. Big climb out of Hauser Canyon. Into Lake Morena. Got a big breakfast burrito there, which is great. Yeah, really good. And then at the store, there's a malt shop. And then from there, did 6 miles, pretty hot through the desert down to, I actually can't remember the name of the campground, but we pulled up there about midday and sat around and just sat there about 4 hours, just filtering water and doing laundry and sort of bathing and just sitting out the heat of the day in the shade. So it was a really, really good way to do it. And then from there in the late afternoon, we hiked out to, I think it was Kitchener Creek. It's another few miles, a bit of a climb, but we ended up heading down to the creek, which was pretty crowded. There was no room for tents, so about 7 of us ended up cowboy camping side by side on the rocks. Just all our sleeping mats rolled out right beside the creek. Now we slept there for the night, and sort of before it got dark, we all sat around and sort of soaked our feet in the water, and it's just a good day. Cowboy camping, that was the first time I've ever done it, sleeping out in the open like that. I was definitely glad to be doing it with a big group of other people who also hadn't done it before, so it was just a all-round good thing. I'm actually struggling today. I'm still feeling sick. This sore throat sort of feels like I've got razor blades in my throat. It's been hanging around for about a week, but it's not getting, doesn't seem to be getting worse. Doesn't seem to be getting better either though, so that kind of sucks. But it's all part of it. And the biggest win I had yesterday was, so these shoes aren't working out for me anyway. The Brooks Cascadias that I've always used, for some reason they're playing up for me now, and just that bit too small. So I tried to order some Cascadias online from Brooks Running, and all went through, all good. And then I got an email a few hours later when we pulled up at that campground for lunch, and it said the order had been cancelled because they couldn't charge an international credit card. So I rang him up and said, there must be some other way around this. I've got the money, I'm trying to buy your shoes, I need them urgently. Sort of explain the situation. And the guy had a few other options, but none of them were suitable. I guess he sort of heard the desperation in my voice and how desperately I needed those those shoes. I needed them sent to the town of Julian, which is still another 35 miles, actually 40 miles away from where I am now, so not a short hike to get them. So anyway, he ended up, he couldn't process the payment. There's no way for them to process the payment for those shoes, so he just sent it to me for free. So that definitely made my day. I was very dispirited after that. I mean, that's the best customer service, and they have the saying, people always say, the trail will provide, and you know, get out here on this trail and desperately need shoes and having problems with paying for them, and suddenly the company just goes, this is Brooks themselves, it's not a running store, but brooksrunning.com. The guy there, Rob, just turns around and goes, yep, don't worry mate, they're on us. So, still can't believe that. A free pair of Brooks Cascades waiting for me. Well, hopefully waiting for me in Julian. Sort of a bit of a race to see who gets there first. I think I'm going to get there first in a few days. But in the meantime, my throat is killing me, and talking's proving quite hard. But here we are on the Pacific Crest Trail, out here in the desert. So I'll talk to you later. So end of day 3, I've almost entirely lost my voice, which is tons of fun, and feeling pretty sick, but that's all right. We busted out only about 14 miles today. It was uphill the entire way, but we sort of had that done by about 11 a.m. and sort of into Mount Laguna. Yeah, just spent the rest of the day hanging out in the campground here, and ended up deciding to stay rather than push on, just because not feeling very well. It's pretty early, so there's no need to sort of push big miles. They'll come later, but yeah, that's the end of day 3, just chilling out in the campground and gonna have an early night and hopefully get some sleep, because I haven't slept very well the last few nights. Alright, talk to you later, talk to you soon.